stupid ass sister giving Tommy's mother Tasha's address. Ain't it, Diana?
Wait, Ma, please let me explain.
Explain how you fucking lied about Kate Egan and how you told the bitch you was me. What the fuck are you trying to do?
I tried to stop, but I was never gonna let it happen.
But you know what? Fuck y'all. I should have never had y'all little stupid
You took
mother.
my father. Monet!
Don't say nothing. Let's go. Come
Sorry.
on. Stop.
Drew, you know about this shit? Drew! Fuck both of y'all. These little motherfuckers set me up.
Welcome back to Ghost TV Reviews, where we do all breakdowns for Power Review shows. Today we're going to do episode 4 of season 4. The episode is called The Reckoning.
Yeah, so as soon as we get into this episode, they kind of resume us from last week's episode where Diana and Drew is on a run. They check into a hotel. Diana then, like I said, they're a little bit amateur at this. They're not used to this. This is very different for them. Diana, since they don't have cash, they use the family's credit card. So instantly, Monet has the drop on them. Monet then proceeds to pull up to the hotel, and Diana and Drew, they're all talking. Basically, Diana's, first of all, to get to the hotel, she basically kind of pistol whipped the hotel attendant multiple times since they was in a motel, actually. And then she got to the room, and from there, pretty much what happened, Diana and Drew was about to go on a run since they realized they used the family's credit card, but then Monet called them. And then they kind of made Drew look very tall. So they obviously had the interaction while Drew saying why he did what he did as far as trying to get her killed because, Monet did get Poppy killed. And that's what Drew and Diana, they felt like they'd never be able to be able to get out the drug game being under Monet. And then from there, pretty much what happened, Diana and Drew was able to escape. I thought the way they escaped was pretty corny. I thought they could have did a better job at that. And then Cane proceeds to come up there. Not sure why he didn't come up there in the original point. He then tries to shoot at Drew and Diana. Also, what happened here is Officer Tate, Councilman Tate's brother, he then goes to see Detective Carter, and they are able to get information on basically the situation as far as a different lead. And then Detective Carter tells Officer Tate that, hey, this is my show. We'll run it how I want to run it. Then Detective Carter then goes to proceeds. Actually, no. Officer Tate, he went to meet up with Tariq at the dorms and basically scare him. Nothing much happened here. Tariq kind of understands that they have multiple cops on them right now at this point in time. And then from there, it got really interesting because, again, Drew proceeds to take Diana to Shaheem house. That's her first boyfriend from season 3, who was the teacher's assistant. And she believes basically, she could be pregnant between him and Tariq. She took the pregnancy test. Shaheem then proceeds to tell Diana, hey, this is what we'll do. We'll send you to my parents' house in Connecticut. So that's what she ended up doing. Tariq also had the drop on her as well. He then proceeds to see basically Diana, but Diana was gone at this point in time. Also at this time, Tariq tells Braden to basically set up the operation for the party where they'll be moving their weight there in their product. Braden did a really good job of that. And then Tariq was able to get the drop from Pinky. Tariq then proceeds to pull up, basically threatens Shaheem and says, hey, where is Diana? I know you know where she's at. He then proceeds to kill him. Also on this standpoint of the episode, something very interesting happened. Detective Carter came by Monet's house and basically said, hey, we know Tariq St. Patrick was at the crime of the scene when you got shot. So he basically snitched Tariq out. So now Monet knows that Tariq was involved in this shooting that occurred. What Monet doesn't realize her sister, who's been a great help, um, she told Monet that, hey, your daughter Diane's pregnant. You don't even realize that she's pregnant because you're so focused on the drug game at this point in time. And then what happens from there, she kind of gets a better understanding of what's going on. She basically takes the hit off of Drew and Diana. She wants to get the family back, but she knows Tariq is out to kill Diana because Diana and Drew basically told on that Tariq was trying to kill her. So from there, pretty much, and also another key thing that I feel like could play in the season finale, um, Mona met with Method Man again, and pretty much what they spoke about was basically getting a plug in to where she can start her own business, and she needs some very important people in some high places to pull some strings for her to get the business going at the government level. So then she proceeds. I do think eventually they might have a romantic thing, but she proceeds to take Cane to the ball, and we're gonna have a quick pause from there. What did you think about the episode up until that? That's about halfway up to the episode. What did you think about the episode so far?
So far, so when Kane and Noma got the drop on Diana, I didn't really think it was that much of good acting. I thought it was just too much of a like. It didn't seem like it was realistic. Like, hey, she has this gun on you guys, and they just bump into her, and then she falls randomly, and then Kane just ups and fall. Kane just comes out of nowhere and starts to shoot at them. I just thought it was just too many coincidences. Um, I think Tariq shooting Slim was stupid because now they have to deal with the cops uh, because they had to deal with the murder of this guy. Hopefully, no one sees Tariq going into the house. Um, there's just so many like amateur mistakes being made in this whole thing, and it's like I could really see them really getting sloppy towards the end, and I could see how they're setting this up to end.
Yeah, I think Tariq's moving very sloppy this season. And that's the one thing. If Detective Carter is able to get him, it's definitely just the way he's moving. He's moving very sloppy. Um, Even with I mean, he did have gloves on when he did the shooting, but like his DNA could still be on him because he was pretty in close proximity with him. Just moving real sloppy this season. Um, he's also on drugs. This is something they haven't did since he was in OG Power when he was off the lean. They got him smoking and drinking now. Braden's doing cocaine. So like they're moving a bit sloppy since they're on the drugs. And then even I love how they showed that even though Tariq is supposed to be this killer, unlike his dad Ghost, he's not overpowering still. So even before he had to kill Salim, he had to kill him because he was about to overpower him and take the gun. And on that situation could have turned bad for Tariq. So then Tariq's after he kills him, he goes to see Diane. Like I said, Monet takes the hit off of Drew and Diane. She tries to go get her family and save her family because she knows Tariq is Diane's kid father, but she also knows that she wants that grandbaby. So basically, what happens from there? They also once they get to the house, Tariq is basically threatening to kill Diane. Monet comes and catch him before anything happens. They make a peace treaty and state basically, I'll take the money off your head to get you killed. If you just leave my kids being your grandbaby, and that'll be Tariq's kid as well. So that's kind of what they set up here for the ending for the season finale next week. And what I feel like what's gonna happen. Obviously, Tariq and them is still moving product, and it's very very successful. Um, at this point in time, so I think they're gonna pretty much catch on to pretty much what Tariq and Braden's doing. And then Tariq's moving very, very, very sloppy this season. He's gonna go out there and try to have a romantic rapport or use Noma's daughter as a pawn in their war. So I think that's moving sloppy, but I also can see the play. But with Tariq having a child on the way, he still got Effie in a cut, and their their little fling, because he spoke with Effie today as they still have a friendship. Basically stating, I can't believe Diana and Drew did this way to me, did me this way and everything. And I'm curious to see how Effie's gonna play a role in this as well, because I don't think they're gonna kill her. So I think eventually she might team up with Tariq and Braden and kind of be that double agent, and kind of screw over Noma's business. Um, all in all together, I thought the acting could have been a little bit better. I thought the writing could have been a little bit better. I thought they had some really. Go ahead.
I think there were some parts you kind of missed out on. I think the dynamic between Drew and Kanan was a part that like kind of stood out to me, and I think that was something I think you didn't touch, you didn't cover a little bit, like the fact that like Kane was able to stay on business and know Drew's every move and step, and being able the ability to like stop himself from killing Drew was like I feel like was the best part of this whole episode. Like when he went over to the one stash that they had, and then like he stopped himself from killing them. But I thought that was kind of lazy acting. Like all of a sudden, Drew is kind of stronger than Kang at this point, and then the opportunity that he had, the second drop that they had, where Monet had to stop Kang from killing Drew, but then Kang ended up telling her, ended up stopping him from killing him or whatever. But he ended up, Drew was talking a little shit to him, saying like, "You gonna always be a mama's boy. You ain't gonna never, amount to anything. You just gonna always run around your mom and whatever." And then Kane just started beating him up or whatever, and just basically telling him like, "Hey, you got the game." Then he ended up going to Monet, Noma, basically telling Noma like, "Hey, I'm on my own, man. I'm not your boy, or I'm not Monet's boy. I'm my own man." So I thought that was like a lot of character growth, basically saying like, "I'm in charge. I'm running things, and you guys just can't tell me what to do at this point." And that just showed a lot of growth and maturity that I've seen out of Kane.
Yeah, no, I definitely thought it was a lot of growth and maturity, for what he currently has for sure. And I think at this point, with everything that's kind of going on, I think Kane, he's kind of more, he's growing out of that whole, well, I'm just gonna be the enforcer role, and I'm kind of looking at this from a business aspect. Even when he went to the ball, he looked it pretty comfortable. Besides the fact that he had to, go take care of his family issues. So, and obviously he's got that romantic relationship with Noma, so he's pretty locked in, with his position in the organization. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I thought the ending was really good. How they gonna move product, I think it's gonna be really untraceable as long as they keep their mouth shut. Kind of what they teased on episode 5 was that they wasn't gonna keep their mouth shut. They also still got to worry about Effie because she is on campus and she's pretty active. But they do have a legit business. I mean, as far as moving a product and the merchandise, as far as the water and the t-shirts, they can place their orders online, and then they get the whatever size as far as what kind of the quantity of product they're looking for by size. So I think all in all, it was a pretty good episode. I think this season finale is going to be a banger. I'm expecting for them to give us at least an hour and 10 minutes on the mid-season finale. Tonight they gave us 57 minutes, which is a bit longer than what they usually give us. Um, I'm expecting a fire episode, man. I'm definitely expecting a fire episode, though. And we'll come back and we'll review the following episode here in the next few days. So make sure you guys like, subscribe. Again, that's definitely, have conversation. You can comment. We will be commenting back on the video. Make sure you guys like this up though, so we can get this in the algorithm, so everyone can see this video if you guys think it's a good video.